She was Hollywood's love goddess, the woman whose beauty defined an entire generation. Men adored her, women admired her, and her image lit up the silver screen. But behind the glamour, Rita Hayworth's life was no fairy tale. It was a journey of heartbreak, control, and a cruel disease that slowly stole her away, until one of Hollywood's brightest lights finally faded. In the 1940s, Rita Hayworth reigned as one of the most iconic stars of Hollywood's golden age. From dazzling dance numbers to unforgettable roles, she became a global symbol of glamour. Yet the reality of her life was far from the dream her fans believed. Multiple failed marriages, industry exploitation, and a devastating illness shaped her final years. This is the haunting story of the woman who lived as a goddess but died forgotten. Born Margarita Carmen Cancino. In 1918, Rita came from a family of dancers. As a teenager, she performed with her father, dreaming of fame but unaware of the sacrifices it would demand. When Hollywood discovered her, executives decided her look wasn't marketable enough. They forced her to change, dyeing her dark hair into fiery red, altering her hairline through painful electrolysis, and giving her a new name, Rita Hayworth. Reinvented, she was presented to the world not as herself, but as a carefully manufactured fantasy. Behind the smile, her identity was already being erased. The reinvention worked. With films like Gilda in 1946, Rita Hayworth became Hollywood's ultimate femme fatale. She was plastered on magazine covers, adored by soldiers during World War II, and even painted on bomber planes as a symbol of beauty and hope. Hollywood had found its love goddess. Yet while her image made her unforgettable, it also trapped her. Studios typecast her as the seductress, rarely allowing her to show her true talent. To the world, she was perfection. But to Rita, she was a prisoner of her own fame. Off-screen, Rita longed for the happiness her roles never gave her. She married 5 times, including to filmmaker Orson Welles, Prince Ali Khan, and singer Dick Haymes. Each relationship promised love but ended in heartbreak. Orson admired her beauty, but admitted he could never truly know the woman behind the screen. Ali Khan's lifestyle drowned her in chaos, while Haymes brought financial trouble. The love goddess adored by millions was, in reality, a woman searching for stability she never found. Her loneliness contrasted sharply with her image, deepening the tragedy of her story. Rita Hayworth's story shows how Hollywood's golden glamour often hid painful truths. If you'd like to hear more about vintage stars whose lives were as haunting as they were dazzling, don't forget to subscribe to Charlie Vintage. Your support helps us bring back the forgotten stories of Hollywood's brightest legends. By the late 1960s, Rita's career was slowing, and troubling behavior began to surface. She was often late to sets, forgetful, and accused of being unreliable. What no one knew was that she was battling the early stages of Alzheimer's disease, years before doctors understood it well. Misdiagnosed and misunderstood, Rita was blamed for struggles beyond her control. By the 1970s, her illness had progressed so far that she could no longer remember her lines or even her own past. The love goddess, once larger than life, was being quietly erased by an invisible enemy. In her final years, Rita lived away from the spotlight, cared for by her daughter Yasmin Aga Khan. The public saw glimpses of her fading state, a painful contrast to the radiant beauty they remembered. When she died in 1987 at just 68, it shocked the world. Yet from her tragedy came awareness. Yasmin became a leading advocate for Alzheimer's research, using her mother's story to fight stigma. Rita's legacy lives not only in her films, but also in the way her decline brought attention to a disease once hidden in silence. Rita Hayworth's life reflects the double-edged sword of Hollywood stardom. She was celebrated as a goddess, immortalized in glamour, but behind the curtain was a woman who battled loneliness, exploitation, and illness. Fame gave her everything, and yet it took away her peace. Her story remains one of Hollywood's most haunting reminders that even the brightest stars can fade, leaving behind both beauty and tragedy. Rita Hayworth lived as Hollywood's love goddess, but died as a woman consumed by illness and forgotten dreams. If this story moved you, like this video, share it, and subscribe to Charlie Vintage for more haunting tales of Hollywood's lost legends.